The person who occupies the deepest chambers of your heart, the one with whom you share a connection that transcends the ordinary boundaries of human relationships, finds themselves wrestling with profound and complicated trust issues. These struggles that consume them, these doubts that cloud their vision, are not a reflection of who you are or what you have done. Rather, they are manifestations of their own internal landscape, shaped by insecurities that have taken root deep within their soul and fears that have accumulated over time like shadows gathering at dusk. Within their heart burns an intense, almost overwhelming need to understand every facet of your being. They long to delve into the mysterious depths of who you truly are, to explore the hidden corners of your soul, and to unravel the beautiful intricacies and complexities of your personality like someone carefully unwrapping a precious gift. This desire, this almost desperate yearning to know you completely, stems from something primal within them. It comes from their fear of the unknown, from those dark places in their mind where uncertainty dwells. It emerges from their profound need to maintain some sense of control in a world that often feels chaotic and unpredictable. And it flows from their deep longing for security in your relationship, a solid foundation they can stand upon when everything else seems to shift beneath their feet. Despite these significant challenges that you both face, despite the obstacles that seem to rise up before you like mountains to be climbed, there exists between you a strong and resilient bond that refuses to be broken. This bond is woven from your shared core values, those fundamental beliefs and principles that guide how you move through the world, how you treat others, and how you make decisions that shape your lives. These values represent the common ground upon which your entire relationship has been built, solid as bedrock beneath your feet. They are the glue that binds you together when forces try to pull you apart, the compass that directs your journey when you lose your way, and the lens through which you both view the world and interpret your experiences within it. Yet even with these powerful shared values that unite you, there are differences between you that create distance and misunderstanding. One such difference manifests in your physicality, in the very vessels you inhabit in this earthly existence. Your physical appearances, the way you each experience your body and its place in the world, and your distinct interactions with the physical realm around you are vastly different from one another. These differences, though natural and perhaps even beautiful in their own right, have unfortunately led to instances where your boundaries were not honored or respected as they should have been. Your person, perhaps acting out of ignorance about what you needed, perhaps driven by their own fear and confusion, or perhaps simply misunderstanding the sacred nature of personal boundaries, has overstepped the lines you drew. They crossed into territory that was meant to remain yours alone, causing tension that crackled like electricity in the air between you and conflict that has left wounds requiring time and care to heal. The weight of these transgressions sits heavy upon your relationship, creating friction where there once was only smoothness. The fear of losing you is ever present in their mind, like a constant companion they cannot shake. It is a haunting specter that looms over their thoughts throughout the day and into the depths of night, casting long shadows over their happiness and dimming the light of joy that should fill their heart. This fear drives them with desperate urgency to mend things, to repair the cracks in your relationship before they widen and deepen into unbridgeable chasms that can never be crossed again. They are desperate in their desire to prevent what they perceive as impending doom on the horizon, to stop the relentless hands of time before it becomes too late to save what you have built together. In their quieter moments, they often find themselves lost in the labyrinth of memories, wandering through corridors lined with moments from your shared past. They spend time reminiscing about the days and nights you both spent together, those precious hours that now feel like treasure slipping through their fingers. These memories, like fragments of a shattered mirror scattered across the floor, each reflect pieces of the joy, love, and warmth that once filled your relationship with such radiant light. Each memory is bittersweet, bringing both comfort and pain in equal measure. They still keep a photograph of you somewhere close to them, a tangible reminder of your shared past that they can hold in their hands when the weight of your absence becomes too much to bear. This picture, which might seem to others like nothing more than a simple collection of pixels on paper or a screen, brings them immense peace and healing in their darkest hours. It serves as a balm for their wounded heart, soothing the raw places where hurt has taken hold. It stands as a beacon of hope in their vast sea of despair, a light they can focus on when everything else seems dark and uncertain. You are constantly on their mind, your presence lingering like an echo in the chambers of their thoughts, reverberating through every corner of their consciousness. This is especially true during the quiet solitude of the night, in those vulnerable hours when the world is asleep and the distractions of the day have fallen away. When they are alone with their thoughts and there is nothing left to do but feel the full weight of your absence, they find themselves thinking of you with an intensity that is almost painful. They fondly recall your happy days together, those moments of laughter and joy that you shared without reservation, the dreams you wove together like threads in a beautiful tapestry of possibility. These memories sustain them even as they torment them with the reminder of what has been lost. They express a genuine and heartfelt desire to reconcile with you, to mend the broken threads of your relationship with patient hands, and to weave together a new tapestry of love and understanding that is even stronger than what came before. You, on the other hand, chose silence as your response. In this silence, there is wisdom and strength that others might not immediately recognize. You realized through your experiences with them that acceptance does not equate to allowing someone to walk all over you, to disregard your needs and trample your boundaries without consequence. You understood with crystal clarity that love does not mean losing yourself in another person, sacrificing who you are at the altar of relationship. You learned that respect must be a two-way street, flowing equally in both directions, and that boundaries are not walls built to keep people out but rather essential structures for maintaining a healthy relationship where both people can thrive. They wish desperately to clear the air between you, to dispel any confusion and misunderstanding that hangs like fog obscuring the truth of things. They want to have an open and honest conversation with you, to lay bare their thoughts and feelings without pretense or protection, and to listen with full attention and an open heart to yours. They are ready, or at least they believe they are ready, to be vulnerable in a way they perhaps have never been before. The song that perfectly encapsulates the essence of this entire reading is Perfect by Ed Sheeran. It serves as a poignant reminder of the beautiful complexities that exist within relationships, the constant effort and conscious choice required to sustain them through difficult times, and the transcendent beauty of love that perseveres despite overwhelming odds stacked against it. It stands as a testament to the transformative power of love, the incredible strength found in true commitment, and the pure magic that exists when two hearts beat in synchrony with one another. It is a song that resonates deeply with your story, a melody that echoes your journey together, and lyrics that capture your shared experiences with remarkable accuracy. It is the soundtrack of your relationship, a musical narrative of your love story that plays on repeat in their mind. It is not just a song but an anthem, a powerful declaration of love, of hope that refuses to die, and of resilience in the face of hardship. It is perfect, just like the love you share. Every love song that graces the airwaves brings you immediately to their mind with vivid clarity. The melodies, the lyrics, the emotions woven into each note all seem to speak of you, of the two of you together, of what you mean to them. You have shared countless songs over the course of your relationship, each one representing a memory frozen in time like a photograph, a specific moment that can be revisited through music. These songs, which they think of as our songs, have become a playlist of your shared experiences together, a soundtrack to your love story that documents your journey from beginning to where you are now. Each note, each carefully crafted lyric fills their mind with thoughts of you, painting vivid images of your shared moments together in colors so bright they almost hurt to look at. There is not a single day that goes by when you do not occupy their thoughts in some way, when they do not find themselves lost in memories of you at unexpected moments. They find themselves yearning for a fresh start, for a new life unburdened by the mistakes and regrets of the past. But this is not a journey they want to embark on alone, walking a solitary path into an uncertain future. They want you by their side, sharing in the adventure that awaits, embracing the excitement of new possibilities, and facing the unknown together rather than apart. You bring a sense of completeness to their life, a feeling of wholeness they have never experienced before meeting you. Your presence in their life elevates them to heights they never imagined possible, bringing them what could only be described as a higher love, a love that transcends the ordinary patterns of human connection and ventures boldly into the extraordinary realm of soul connection. However, in the past few days or perhaps weeks, they have sensed a change in the energy between you that fills them with deep concern. It feels to them as if your energy, once so intimately intertwined with theirs that it was impossible to tell where one ended and the other began, is slowly pulling away like the tide retreating from the shore. It is a subtle shift, almost imperceptible to the casual observer, but to them it is as clear and undeniable as the sunrise. They feel you slipping away from them like sand slipping through the fingers of a desperate hand trying to hold on to something precious. No matter how tightly they try to grasp, they can feel you escaping their hold, moving further away with each passing moment. This realization fills them with a profound sense of dread that sits heavy in their chest, a worry that gnaws at them constantly like a hungry animal. They miss the warmth of your presence that once surrounded them like sunlight, the comfort of your closeness that made them feel safe and seen. They long for the beautiful familiarity of your touch, for the melodic sound of your laughter that could lift their spirits in an instant, for the brilliant light in your eyes that made them feel like they were home. They admit now, perhaps for the first time with true honesty, that they have played mind games with you in the past. They have danced around the truth instead of speaking it plainly, hidden their real feelings behind carefully chosen words and things left deliberately unsaid. But in the end, they have come to realize that they have only fooled themselves with these tactics. The absence of you is deeply felt in every corner of their existence, leaving a void in their heart that nothing else can fill. It is as if a vital part of them is missing, a piece of their heart that you took with you when you pulled away, and they are now incomplete without it. The world seems a little less bright to them now, a little less vibrant and full of color without you present in it. Your growing distance has served as a painful but necessary wake-up call, jolting them from the comfortable delusion they had been living in. It has made them realize with stark clarity the true consequences of their actions, the real result of their indecision and their failure to act when action was needed. If they continue to delay, to procrastinate and put off what needs to be done, they risk losing you forever, completely and irreversibly. The thought is unbearable to them, almost too painful to contemplate. A future without you seems not just sad but truly unimaginable, like trying to picture a world without color or sound. They cannot bear the thought of a life without your laughter brightening their days, without your smile warming their heart, without your love giving meaning to their existence. They yearn intensely for your presence once again, for the love you shared that felt so natural and right. They long for the days when you were inseparable, when your love was the only thing that truly mattered in either of your worlds, when nothing could come between you. They are determined now, with a fierce resolve they have never felt before, to mend what has been broken between you, to bridge the gap that has formed and seems to widen with each day of silence. They want to show you through their actions, not just empty words, that their love for you is unwavering and true, that their feelings for you remain as strong as ever despite the distance and the hurt. They want to prove to you beyond any doubt that your love is worth fighting for with everything they have, worth preserving and protecting at all costs. They want desperately to fill the void in their heart that your absence has created, to mend the broken pieces and make themselves whole again. They want to bring back the warmth, the love, and the joy that you bring into their life like sunshine breaking through clouds. They want to make things right between you, to make up for the lost time and the wasted opportunities. They want to show you that they are willing to fight for this relationship, for the two of you together, for your love, because a life without you is quite simply a life they do not want to live. They want to spend the rest of their life with you, cherishing every moment you spend together, treasuring every memory you create side by side, because with you they found something rare and precious. They found a higher love, a love that lifts them up and makes them better, a love that makes them want to be the best version of themselves. And they are not ready to let that go, not now, not ever, not without fighting with everything they have to preserve it. In the past, your partner may have been a solitary figure, someone who walked through life alone, barely committing to relationships in any meaningful way. They might have grown up with a certain mindset firmly planted in their consciousness, a belief shaped by past experiences or the influences around them that most women are primarily interested in materialistic pursuits such as money and fame, or simply seeking a good time without depth or substance. This perspective, however flawed it may have been, underwent a significant and transformative shift when they met you and began to truly know you. You were different from anyone they had encountered before, a stark and beautiful contrast to the image they had formed in their mind about what to expect. You loved them unconditionally, offering your heart freely and without reservation, standing by their side through the roller coaster of life with all its unpredictable ups and downs, its joys and sorrows, its triumphs and defeats. You asked for nothing in return for this devotion, making no demands, keeping no scorecard. Your love was selfless and pure in its essence, motivated by genuine feeling rather than any desire for personal gain. All you desired in return was reciprocation, a mutual exchange of feelings and emotions, someone who would love you back with the same depth and authenticity you offered them. But they, blinded by their own rudeness and selfishness that they now recognize with shame, failed to comprehend the true depth of your affection at the time. They overlooked the incredible value of your love, not seeing the rare gift it represented, not feeling the warmth it brought into their life when everything else felt cold. For this oversight, for this failure to understand and appreciate your love when it was freely given, they are now deeply and genuinely remorseful. The regret sits heavy upon them, a weight they carry every day. Now a fear gnaws at your partner's heart with relentless persistence, keeping them awake at night and disturbing their peace during the day. They are afraid, terrified actually, that they might lose you to someone else, someone who might sweep you off your feet and give you everything they failed to provide. This fear stems from their painful realization that they failed to give you what you truly deserved all along, the love, respect, and understanding that should have been yours from the beginning. They are afraid that their negligence, their taking you for granted, might lead directly to their greatest loss. They worry that their failure to appreciate your worth might drive you into the arms of someone who does see your value clearly, someone who will treasure what they foolishly overlooked. In response to this consuming fear, your partner is now making amends with urgent determination. They are coming in fast and strong, eager and almost desperate to make up for their past mistakes and the hurt they caused. They might appear intense in their approach, their actions might seem driven by worry and anxiety, but it is their fear of losing you, of losing the relationship that has brought so much meaning into their life, that is driving them forward with such force. They have finally realized your worth, understood with painful clarity the value you bring into their life and what they stand to lose. They are afraid not just of losing you as a person, but also of losing the joy, the happiness, and the profound sense of fulfillment that your presence brings into their otherwise empty existence. Your partner is on a genuine journey of self-realization and personal growth, finally doing the inner work they should have done long ago. They are learning from their past mistakes with humility, making conscious efforts to rectify the damage they caused, and striving earnestly to be a better person than they were before. They are working actively on their shortcomings, trying with sincere effort to be the partner you truly deserve, the partner they should have been from the start. They are afraid of what the future might hold, yes, but they are also hopeful, holding on to hope like a lifeline. They are hopeful that their efforts will bear fruit in time, that their love will be reciprocated once more, and that they will be able to build a future with you, a future filled with genuine love, mutual respect, and deep understanding. They are sorry for their past actions, carrying the weight of regret for every hurt they caused and every opportunity they wasted. But they are also grateful, profoundly grateful for the second chance they hope you might give them, for the opportunity to make things right and prove they have changed. And most importantly, they are grateful for having you in their life at all, for the gift of knowing you and being known by you.